Today we are going to look at African masks and their purpose. We are going to take a look at the different examples of masks, regions for them, the role in the artist, the function of the mask, and the materials used to create one. We will see the importance of pattern and the style of African masks. There are many different types of masks. Each have a unique story behind them. We will be focusing on a few of them and taking a more depth look into the history. We will begin with the Koda masks. These are known for sculptural figures that are carved in wood and covered with sheets of brass or copper. It increases their power. They have stylized heads and simplified lozenge bodies. The faces are oval. Punu masks are a very unique and interesting masks. They are created to represent the beauty of the women. However, they should only be carved by the men. Women are portrayed with high domed hairstyles, scar marks on their foreheads, and have eyes that display oriental characteristics. The Goma people come from around the northern shores of Lake Kivu in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This region is part of the Great Rift Valley. It experiences earthquakes and eruptions in the Nyiragongo and Nyamuragira volcanoes. It's the capital city of North Kivu province. It is located 1 kilometer from the Rwandan border. The Kwel are known to believe in witchcraft. Because of this, they blame all of their personal and social disparities on this idea. The Kwel occupied a large area of forested land. This land stretches across the borders of Gabon, Cameroon, and the Congo. The African tribal artist training is a very long process that often lasts many years. They must possess knowledge on traditional carving techniques. They need to know how these apply to the social as well as the religious objects that he may create. Craft can be learned as an apprentice of a master carver, or skills are passed down from father to son. The African tribal artist holds a very respected position in African tribal societies. It is his job to provide the many different masks as well as sculptures to be used in ritual ceremonies. The job of the artist is very valued for its spiritual qualities. It may communicate with different emotions that are born from a deeper mystical inspiration. In the 20th century, artists such as Pablo Picasso and Andre Derain were inspired by the designs that they found in the African tribal masks. These works of art were influenced in their own styles. They used African culture to refresh the tradition of figure painting in Western art. From this, we admire the bold designs and abstract patterns. We appreciate them on museum walls. However, masks are not designed to be put in museum walls. They are meant to be seen in part of a ceremonial costume. They are to be used in religious and social events. They portray the spirits of ancestors as well as controlling the good and evil forces among a community and come to life in the performance of dance that are enhanced by music. The masks are made from a variety of materials containing wood, bronze, copper, ivory, terracotta, and glazed pottery. Masks are seen to be decorated with cowrie shells, colored beads, bone, animal skin, and vegetable fiber. They are sculpted and mainly made from wood. That is for two reasons. Trees are plentiful in supply. The carver is known to believe that the tree has a spiritual soul. It is wood that is most natural home to spirit, and that is the mask. Before a tree is cut down, a sacrifice must be offered. It is shown as a sign of respect to the spirit of the tree. It requests permission for carving of the masks. When tools are passed down, they may inherit the spirit and skills of their previous owners. Bold patterns that can be painted or carved are a key expressive element in the African mask design. Most of the patterns are geometrical as well as symmetrical. They are used in a variety of ways. They are sometimes used to distinguish male masks from female masks. Square and triangle checkerboard grids can be carved to decorate sections of this design. There are complex hairstyles that are often braided. Some of the patterns used on the mask contain patterns that are often used as a form of coded information. The planes of the mask are adorned with parallel, zigzag, cruciform, curved, and spiral lines. They represent sacrification marks or tattoos. They denote special status or religious powers. There are two main forces that play key influence in the style of African tribal masks. One, the traditional style. It is dictated by the social and religious beliefs of the community, and two, the individual vision of the carver. The artists do not create a perfect representation of the subject they are carving. Rather, they have abstract features such as nobility, beauty, courage, mischief, and humor. There are three main elements artists feel are important: compassion, texture, and shape. Compassion are foremost symmetrical arrangements of the line. Texture, skilled craftsmanship, fine detail, and quality of finish are important. Shape, African masks take many forms, whether it be circular, oval, rectangular, heart-shaped, or a combination of many of these shapes. Some interesting facts about the masks. Not everyone in a tribe has the honor of wearing a mask. It is usually only a select few in the tribe. However, oftentimes only men and sometimes elders are given this honor. Another interesting fact, as you see in the picture, is that some masks also depict animals. They are believed to link tribesmen with the land and nature around them. Some common animals that are carved into masks are the hawk, crocodile, buffalo, zebra, giraffe, cheetah, as you can see. During the celebrations, initiations, crop harvesting, war preparation, peace, and troubled times, that masks are worn in a variety of ways. It can be worn vertically covering the face, as helmets, or resting upon the head. The last interesting fact is that during the traditional ceremonies, the dancer wearing the mask goes into a deep trance, and it is believed to communicate with his ancestors. At times, a translator will accompany the mask wearer in the ritual. Rituals incorporate song, dance, and music with traditional African musical instruments. Today we took a look at African masks. We learned about the different types of masks, the regions that they come from, the role of the artist, the function of the mask, and the materials used to create the mask. We saw the importance of pattern in the creation of masks, and we looked at the different styles of masks. I encourage you to further your research into African masks after this presentation.